I want to share with you today about God's design for marriage, and I'm going to read for you a scripture in the book of Genesis 2:24. So let's go with me in the book of Genesis 2:24. It says, "That's why a man leaves his father and mother and unites to his wife, and they become one flesh." That is from NIV version. What I wanted to share with you concerning God's design for marriage, I want to talk with the first part, which is marriage is like a garden. Now, when you have a garden, there are processes you have to do. The first process, when you have a garden, you will have to bring a tractor and then you have to plow the garden. After plowing the garden, you are going to plant the seeds. Now, what seeds do you plant is what you choose the best seeds to plant. You cannot just go and plant any other seed in the garden. You always choose the best, those which are not eaten by the worms. And now that also happened to marriage. When you get into marriage, there are seeds you need to plant: the seed of love, the seed of kindness, and the seed of prayer. Number two, after planting the seeds, you have to pull out the weeds, because you're not going to plant the seeds and then they start growing and then you leave the crops like that. You have to pull out the weeds so that the crops can be safe and they can grow healthy. Now, what weeds are we going to pull out when we get into marriage? You're going to pull out the weeds of bitterness, you're going to pull out the weed of selfishness, and you're going to pull out every satanic weeds. And when the crops have already grown, then you have to kill snakes. Who are the snakes? The people can come to steal from your crops, so you must make sure the crops, when they are grown, they are protected. And what are the snakes you're going to kill in your marriage? You have to kill the generational curses and any demonic attacks in your marriage. Number two, marriage is God's idea. Marriage is not man's idea. It is God who designed marriage. That's what we read in the book of Genesis 2:28. That God saw it well for man to have a wife. So it is God who creates marriage, not culture, not your father, not your mother, not your friends. It is God. Okay? So you have to trust in God to get into marriage. Number three, marriage is under attack. The enemy knows that when the marriage is stable, when you have a good marriage, the society is safe, the nation is safe, and the community is safe. So what the devil does, the devil attacks marriages. And so what do you have to do as a Christian? You have to pray every time so that Satan cannot get a chance into marriage.